Hello everyone, welcome back to Slipways. We're gonna keep grinding away here at Tough. I don't know, I say grinding, there's nothing to unlock. I'm just like enjoying games of Tough and trying to improve my score. With, as always, random quirks, and I'll try to do it all in one episode again, why not? It's only 2.5 hours, you'll live, right? Technology focus. So, okay, you want to learn like 7 techs to break even, and preferably more. So, obvious choice would be the Vittori, right? Do we have any, like, science enhancers? We don't, really. That's a big letdown. Nothing here is going to make your labs any better. This would do something, of course. It might not be the most important thing to start with, though. Quantum sensors are nice, but they might not be the best way to improve your start. How about the Dender? You also have pretty mediocre perks? Well, I mean, your perk is fine. I would have fun with the Elysium project, which I've used before. But without, like, prosperity, it's a little bit hard. It certainly could happen. Man, it's going to be tough to learn a lot of techs. And, like, where's all my money? I mean, there's gene adjustment. Also, cultural exchange is a fun way to make culture. And it would help with getting prosperity for a Legion project, actually. What about you guys? You have geo-harvesting. Sleep replacement for late game money. Nothing's really helping me with early money. Except geo-harvesting, of course. Reciprocity would make early game money. Luxury would simplify getting worlds to prosperous sometimes. I think I'll take luxury. Wait, no, sorry. Reciprocity. Oh no, neither of these are artifact traders. Right. Well, okay, reciprocity is a nice early money income, which will help me get the geo-harvesting, hopefully. I mean, I think this seems like an alright setup. I should check out the Silted, at least. We don't even really have any high-powered late-game stuff to build up to. Post-scarcity is sort of an easier way to get prosper. Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder as ways to get legendary worlds, right? Because you have to have 6 inputs, but they can be like any inputs, except that they have to be something the planet would actually accept to begin with. Whereas with the Elysium project, you need like the 6 basic inputs. But at least you can accept all 6 of them. You don't have to get like 3 people, 2 goods, and a chip or something like that. And also I believe it works on any world, not just people worlds. Yeah. So I like the idea of trying to build towards post-scarcity. I think I would actually say the Euphorians seem the strongest of this setup. The stuff the Silthids have is, like, okay, I think, right? You even have experimental tech. Maybe that would be a good perk to take to get the first lab doing a bit more. And there's always a chance, after all, that the Vittori discover a science-based technology at a ruins for me to learn. And I'm like, I don't know. I could start with quantum sensors via scholars, I guess. But I like this, I think, giving me some money. Ooh, reduce structure build time by a month is pretty exciting sometimes. But in this case, I'm not going to build any structures really, right? So... if I were building micro forges and relays, I mean, it helps with relays, right? These guys definitely have like some good stuff. If you were like super, super rich in the late game, you could build relays and slipways for 0 time. But it would be expensive, obviously. I think I want to start with experimental tech. I wonder, should I just not start with the Vittori since they don't have any of their science stuff? I wanted to pick them because of the science focus. But they actually don't have any good stuff. Like quantum sensors and wave augmentation, don't get me wrong, I like them. But maybe I could go with somebody else. The Elysium Project is kind of a duplicate with post-scarcity. Except it does give culture, which will help with setting up more post-scarcity worlds. It's a possibility. They also have cultural exchange, which maybe would just help set up post-scarcity in general. I hadn't even looked at the Bakar. Hey, the Bakar. But I don't really want any of this that badly. So we could try these, I guess. I wonder if growth might actually be better than reciprocity. Well, access to culture will make reciprocity a little bit better, right? Once we get to tier 2, this will generate more money again. And it's like fine in the mid game, early. Like, I think over the course of a long game, this generates more money than reciprocity, probably. So you tend to have a lot of people in food worlds. And, you know, their upkeep costs are not that high, but they're 1 or 2 per planet, usually. And so you get a few bucks per year, even pretty early on. Or is this like, how many two-way trades do you establish? Sometimes a lot. Sometimes not that many. I think I'm gonna try to keep this reciprocity instead. I don't know. Well, this is something we know will give us money in the early game. There's also, I guess, the possibility of social capital combined with brain-machine interface. I don't know if they stack multiplicatively or additively, but in either case, it's probably pretty cool. So anyway, this will give us some money early, for sure. Not a ton, but some. Hopefully enough to carry us to geo-harvesting. Gotta remember, I have those relays. How do we scan this? This looks promising, of course. And then there's like this. There's this kind of nice group. You guys are not getting scanned. If I did here... yeah, I mean, nothing really improves on this. Some of this will be duplicated if I want to scan here, for example, but I might as well do it anyway. Hey, a two-way trade that could be set up. Either people and water, or people and minerals. Okay. Well, in that case, let's see what's over here. Nothing. This is looking less appealing. Also, we didn't take the two-way trade perk, did we? It's still good, you know, but... I need something good down here. It doesn't have to be amazing, just tolerable. Alright, 2 remnant worlds and a forge world is probably pretty good, right? Oh, I didn't notice we could reach this primordial world from here. So this should do it somehow, right? There's a loop with this remnant planet, if nothing else. We can put a colony here, a hive world technically, and then either just go straight into robots and send the robots here for food, or we could go minerals here and then feed these planets, these 2 forge worlds. But like this could go minerals to bots, right? And then bots to food. That would be nice. But if I take bots, then this forge world is still available to make goods. And there's still ways to feed these worlds, you know. For example, this might want to make goods too, or we might harvest this remnant world. Or not harvest, but we might turn it into a scrapping operation to feed into here for more bots. Or goods. Or chips. Probably chips, actually. I don't know. Anyway, that seems fine. And then here, I'm not totally sure what we do with the people. Maybe we build water to send here, and I don't know how we're getting, like, food, sadly. But it does, like, also give us the possibility of maybe a water lab in this area. So anyway, it seems totally fine. That's 2 per year. This is probably 3, right? Yeah. Make a food world succeed. Make 3 bots. Well, we're about to make 2, right? I think we can make 3 bots, like, instantly if we just ship some water in here. Yeah. Am I actually going to get the food-producing world to succeed? Because if not, I could just trade 8 resources, probably, without too much trouble, right? People, water, food... Well, not food. People, water, bots, goods... We already have slated, right? We would just need 2 more. There's minerals over here that I might want, but I might not. Let's scan here and see how easy it's going to be to get Food World to succeed, I think. That does reach, but it blocks the food world from giving its second food anywhere, which I would like. It's another forge world. Yeah. So I think this food world is going to have a tough time sending its output anywhere. I could do this, but I don't want to spend 16 bucks right now on something that doesn't produce income. So I think we want to take the things that do not involve that food world. I mean, I can make food here, but there's no one to eat it, right? So... Alright, here we go. I guess you need water, right, which we were going to do, I think? Ah, I actually don't have people to reach that. Oh, this would have done it, right? That does reach. And that makes both of these worlds succeed, so it's very valuable. Problem is I can't afford it yet. Still can't, right? Yeah, money is real tight when you don't start with well prepared. Oh, actually, you know what occurs to me? I maybe could have harvested this instead of scanning. I guess I still wouldn't have enough. I mean, it's gonna cost me an entire year to connect this up. I'm only making 17 bucks. That's rough. It's gonna be like pass, connect, pass, right? Like big ouch. I mean, I guess I could collect this. This is a trade I'd love to make. I also want to send water here. Like, right, this is really great. I just need food. And ideally, I want it to come from not something that this lane would block, because I want to send this in here. This would get you to succeed if I could do that. I have traded water so far. What have I still not traded? Biomass, food, chips. One other basic resource that I haven't traded yet, right? I'm not sure what. Anyway, let's see this. There's a swamp, which could make food if we could get minerals or bots to it. And we could do that if we could get minerals here, but we can't, right? Ah, this is brutal. What else am I gonna do? Nothing going on, just a bunch of Forge Worlds. I think I need to establish these two just to like get some trade going. But stay at 7. And look around out here. Maybe just build this and say I'm committing to bots here. I need them somehow. So that I can scan better. The minerals are blocked. Oh my god. Well, we get new tasks. Import hubs and food worlds, I guess? I mean, we can make biomass and water here. And then with the robots and biomass, we would have food. But now, like, this planet's useless, right? We don't need to do that. We just need to connect this up and then find a way to feed the minerals. We have this, but that's no good. Still no good. This is horrible. You know what? I could have just happened to find a Forge World up here if I had money, right? I maybe didn't have to commit to this. That would have been even better, really. A Forge World up here. Okay, there isn't one. And that's out of range. This doesn't reach, believe it or not. I guess that trades something. I shouldn't have gotten up to, oh yeah, these two planets were a mistake because they got me up to 9. They got me over the 8 hump. And that really hurt my income, and I just didn't think about it. I mentioned it earlier, but not recently enough. It's just awful. Well, the good news is a single video might not take that long. I do have a slip relay, I guess. That's true. One relay right here kind of solves all the problems in this area. Aside from the fact that I have no money, which is still a problem. Yeah. I maybe shouldn't have scanned around so desperately around here. I forgot, because you usually want to use that for science, but if you don't have that choice... Wait, do I want food here? Yeah, I do, right, because these need... Just gross. gross. What if I did this first, and then I could take this asteroid and get a little bit more done this year. Just connect them up, please. That's all I ask. I can't do it, though, huh? Alright, this is all established now. Let's see what's going on here. I wouldn't mind goods. Well... You, aren't yet exporting enough, huh? What do I still need to do? Import hubs. Yeah, okay, I want goods here. That's one import hub. People here is nice. I should have maybe done that a while ago. Because it makes them successful, right? People here is my import hub? Okay, now we have some money to play with. Get a food world to succeed. Well... You would need chips. There's nowhere you can reach chips. You would also need chips, which also can't be gotten. My income's finally doing okay as well. Getting some worlds to succeed helped a lot, I think. You can't really get chips from anywhere. Now, an Arctic world here is kind of cute, I think. Because once this world gets chips, it'll want biomass. Oh no, this doesn't produce biomass, it consumes it. Whoops. I mean, there's that, I guess? Does that not reach? It does reach, just barely. Right? It's not getting you to successful yet, but it gets you a second export. And then if we just find a forge world to make chips out of, well, and also the inputs to a forge world. I don't know. I might want this to be my primordial world making biomass instead of shipping it across here, depending. But it seems like a way to go. So, like, do this. Okay, let's find something good here. A remnant world, that's perfect. Chips. You succeed now. I could even feed you biomass if you wanted to gain more stuff. I don't think you especially need that. but I get new tasks. I have no technology in 3410, which is pretty sad, but I am finally set up to start making some, maybe? There are some import hubs I could make, like this one, right? And if you ever got goods, you'd become an import hub. I could give you water and you wouldn't be too far off. I think 3 more import hubs is totally reasonable. And population by 8 is pretty expensive. But how exactly are my Forge worlds gonna succeed, right? They all suck. And I like population, so we'll do this. And now I have a reason to do this already. Oh, wait a minute. I want you to make biomass and water. Biomass for here, water for here, right? Alright, let's start thinking about where a lab is going to go. Because we really need science to start doing anything interesting. If I had chips, I could put a bot lab in here. 2 sources of bots, right? This makes chips, but it doesn't reach. You know, actually, maybe now is a good time to hit this. Energy. I think I'd probably rather have the $100, right? It's 71, but this is minus 30, so the diff between them is 101. I think $100 goes a long way towards solving whatever problems you think you have. I mean, I can make an import hub, I just don't know which one is the right one. Well, I mean, you could make robots to make biomass to make food. That would get you to be an import hub. Of course, I'd prefer that you become an import hub by receiving goods, but that might not happen. I'd also like to know if there's water over here. There's not. There's this swamp, though, which we could maybe settle. I think if I knocked that over, yeah, we could send the chips over. You'd... So if I gave you water and did this, you would become an import hub. And also succeed. If I could give you one more person, you would prosper, you would succeed and make more water, which I could use for a water lab. There's also like an Arctic planet around here. Let's just set up a water lab, shall we? It's November. Let's not. Yeah, let's do this. It's just such a horrible lab until I get more water in it, right? You need people. Can that happen? It's a swamp and a jungle. Well, that sort of screams biomass. But if there were food here and people here, I could send the people in there, right? And then where could I put a lab that fits everything I want? Ugh, I can't because this plant... it's so close, look at that. I heard that if you zoom in, you can actually position things a little bit more precisely because it's 1 pixel, which is less distance when you're closer to zoomed in. And it might just be... might just be reachable. Can't get any closer zoomed than this. Like, literally that 1 pixel gets me obstructed by this and also to reach both of those. I moved it at the least it is possible to move it. And 1 pixel there as well. That's just cruel. Anyway, I guess this doesn't work because I want it to reach this as well, so... it would be something like this, which is totally reachable. Or even here, maybe? I want it to be near that Arctic planet in case I end up making water out of it. So this could be a lab. Order? And you still need chips. Ah, this doesn't even give you robots because there's no people to power this yet. But, I mean, we got a lab going, which is an important achievement to have by 3412. A mineral world? Is that useful somehow? I could make more water with it, I guess. Like that. Ah, but there's no one to feed the mineral world because this is blocked. And this would be blocked by that. I'd really welcome another remnant world up here, I think. Arctic? Primordial? Nothing? I mean, you could make food if you had bots and biomass, but that's not going to happen. I don't know where this guy's supposed to get his chips from. Well, maybe nowhere. Maybe just struggle forever. I mean, I could relay chips in from here. If I could find another way to get food. But Like, if I made biomass here, and I somehow had bots, I could turn it into food. But the only way over here to make bots is also the way to make chips. I'm just gonna have to let you struggle for a while. Right, but there's no one to feed this. What's your deal again? Money. Or energy. Well... what about energy to here? And then make bots and just send them here. Kind of ex machina. Does that not reach? No, it's just not colonized. It very nearly doesn't reach. But I could do that. Right? If I felt it were very important to get more science, which I kind of do. Well, hang on. Mineral seeding is going to let me turn this into a mineral planet, and then I can do all this. Okay. Does that help up here somehow? No, because there's no Forge Worlds, right? I can make them eventually. But that'll be a long time from now. Well, okay, so the fact that I can resolve this means I think I'm willing to just, like, do that to get more science going. And let these two worlds struggle for a while. And, set up something going on. Like, we had these ideas, right, of this... and biomass here, out of robots here. It's a little like, I mean, how are you ever going to get this world to produce more people? You do need. This can't quite reach there to make food. I guess this is a thing you could solve with both industrialize and mineralize, maybe? Actually, I'm not sure it would work on these planets. Well, no, because the whole point is you still need more people. But if you could send people from here to here and make minerals, and then to, like, here to make bots or something. But I don't think that even works. Well, you can industrialize all planets. Which ones can you mineralize? Ice ball, desert, and lava. So this could be a mineral. This could be industrialized, I guess, into making robots. And then this whole thing would work. It's expensive, but it would work. I would prefer to just get existing planets to do better. Sort of hard to find out ways to do that, though. I could use my last relay to just get a bit more science. But I guess I couldn't do it this year. So relay and then run a line to it. And I have 3 actions this year. I mean, I could, right? I guess it's fine. We need to get all we can out of this lab because we're not really going to get any science boosting techs from the Vittori this game because we don't have them. I could use brain machine interface as an early tech, but I'd kind of like geoharvest maybe? Oh, maybe I could just blow up some planets that are in the way. Is that a possibility? I don't think it is. Like, geoharvest is still good. Import hubs and more people. Yeah, let's set all this up, I guess. Let's leave that there for a minute. I'll scan. Maybe there'll be a world that I want to settle right there. It doesn't connect anyway. Okay. Another jungle. Is that good? I don't know. It is good. That's a much shorter route for food. Oh, this needs robots still. At least I don't have to come all the way over there. These two don't reach each other. I don't have wave augmentation. See what that is, I guess? Mass lensing or make bots. You're on the wrong side of history here, bots. I want you on this side. If the bots were over here, they would be so useful. They're still not horrible here. Like, I could send them there to turn into goods. But if we don't get food, nobody's going to be too worried about their Xboxes, right? So maybe this is the better idea. Just feed food in there. Even if this were minerals, it would work, because I could ship them like that. I'd rather have minerals than bots, even though what I want is bots. At this location, what I need is not bots. Like, if I could eventually turn this into a forge world to make goods, shipping to here and here, and this into a forge world to make robots, then I could harvest this for minerals and be fine, right? It's just like that's pretty far in the future. I mean, I'm not dying for happiness or anything, it's just... It's bad? Like, I don't know, I don't want to wait. It's gonna be a million years till I get here, and it's costing me money in the meantime as well as happiness. I do have 13. How much would... I guess this kind of anti-synergizes with my Dender growth perk. And it's only 10 per year, which is fine, but... There's also, I guess, disease eradication if I need more people, like here. I don't need more people immediately, though, is the thing. I have 4 struggling planets, 3, and I'm just like, I'll just leave them all. I hate it, but I think I kind of have to. Maybe I could set up another lab to try and push for more late game stuff. Or push to get those techs a little earlier. Can you use energy to substitute for the people in a lab? No. There's some stuff going on down here, but it's not clear how useful it is. Like, we have people. Could, like, you know, deal with this. They could, I don't know, work on a lab somewhere. You want biomass, and I never did find a way to give. Oh no, hang on. There you go. You like biomass? Enjoy. You're not that far from prospering. You need someone to take your food and a neighbor to succeed. Which would be one of these guys, I guess, if they could ever get goods. Which, in the future, they could. This made an import hub, and it gives me more income, so it's certainly, like, worth doing. If we did this... That'd be the 6th trade for each of you. The problem is, I don't have the robots for it. This ice ball world could be one day industrialized. I don't think it's a very good idea, though. Also, I guess this Arctic world could, if we had these bots, the Arctic world could consume the food as well, and we would have a 7th trade here. No, we don't have the bots. But, I mean, they might be lurking just around the corner, right? Maybe they're down here. Not there. Not there. Okay. But, like, now, if we could mineralize this, not mineralize, but industrialize it, we have, like, well, we have a source of minerals, I guess. We would have to industrialize something. Probably this. I really wish I could industrialize stuff. That would be great. I'm not, like, dying for money right now, actually. So I don't think I need to rush for geo-harvesting. I think I'd rather take gene adjustment to just get me some passive money. It's not a lot, but it's some. And then my second tech can be geo-harvesting. And then, ugh. It's just so long to get to nanofabrication. Well, what if instead I took disease eradication and eradicated the diseases here? Then I'd have people who could study at a robot lab. Problem is, I only have one robot in the area. And honestly, I kind of want to industrialize this by the end of the game anyway, so I don't think that's such a great idea. I just want so many Forge Worlds. I could mineralize this one now, and at least it gets me some trades going. But they're not very good trades. They don't do anything. They're just, you know, planets that are going to drag me down. I think the most promising area to explore is down here. And it's not very promising. Like, I have geo-harvesting now, I guess. I could blow up a lava planet. I don't know, I guess I just need to, like, work on more science. What can we study? We had a plan up here that seemed like it might produce a lot of biomass. What was the idea? These were gonna make bots to send food in here. This makes, yeah, this makes bots eventually. This makes minerals. No, this makes goods. This makes minerals. So if I have bots, let's imagine there's already bots coming out of this place. I could make biomass here. And also here. Problem is, the people I would... And by the way, this could maybe eventually be Genesis projected to make more biomass. The people I want to run that lab are here, not here. because these guys are going to be needed to run the remnant world. Well, they could do both, I guess. If I eradicate diseases here, now, I get 1 spare person to grab biomass. Or, well, to run the lab. And then when I finally get goods here, I'll get 1 more person to make up some of the deficit in people that I'll be putting down. I think this is an alright thing to try. Oh gosh, look at, there's more biomass up here too. So something like that. And once again, we're back at the point where we could have geo-harvesting. Oh my god, I'm losing so much happiness. So this could make food if we had robots, which, you know, we don't. What's your deal again? Mass lensing or bots. I don't think I really need mass lensing. I've got real problems. Even once I get this into a forge world, it's gonna need more minerals. Because I want 3 bots out of this world. Okay, maybe that could do it. I could make you guys stop struggling if I committed to this part first. It's kind of like kicking the can down the road a bit. By taking, like, this planet has kind of accumulated some unhappiness, and we could fix some of it this way. And then this planet would start accumulating unhappiness, but at least we would, like, have fixed, like, every year that they have shortages, they get less happy. So, I don't know, I guess we should wait a while before we use that maneuver. But it's a thing we can do. Even with mass lensing, I couldn't do that. I think I'm going to want geo-harvesting at some point. I'll just take it and stop stressing about it. Hang on. That's an Aphorian tech. If I can build 1 more import hub first. Then I will be grateful that I have done so. You know what? You guys actually... We're gonna do that little maneuver over here. You've gotten quite unhappy. And I am worried about getting kicked out of office. Like, that's not a way I've ever lost a game before, But I've never left this many planets just kind of struggling and, you know, in a we'll deal with it later kind of situation. I mean, I could do this. But I think my plan is still to mineralize that, isn't it? Maybe I should take that now. Just to get something useful done. You're not trading with enough successful partners. And this guy won't succeed because there's only one mineral output for him, and only one person input for that matter. How long before I can nanoforge or make in nanofabrication? It's a really long time. We are taking mineral seeding, right? Well, no, I don't need to seed any of these planets. I was planning to seed this one, though. I guess I could just take it. How many people worlds do I have that I could connect to another people world? Like 0 at the moment, right? So maybe cultural exchange is not that great after all. Oh, I'm really short on chips. What about integrated manufacturing? Like, I have mineralize already. I could make you a mineral world to send chips in here. That's a cool idea. There's also terraforming drones, because I really, like, I do want to make a number of such planet transformations, right? Mineral seeding and nanofabrication. Sounds kind of cool. You would succeed as soon as I took flexible fabrication, by the way. Or is that what that is? Integrated manufacturing. And that would make you prosper? Yeah. So if I could add 3 science this year, I would be happy to do so, obviously. Doesn't seem very likely. I mean, I don't have a lot more things I can do, I feel like. Oh, if this were a mineral world, then you would just be thrilled, right? I'd rather wait for terraforming drones to do this, but I can do that, like, next year, right? Take terraforming drones, zip-zop-zoop this in there. And in the meantime, I'll have people here to do what? Good question. Explore this. I'm gonna do that. Oh, my empire size, though, really costs a lot. Maybe I could... I'm not gonna be able to spend a whole year without settling any planets, I don't think. Might as well just go for it. I can afford it, like, I'm not losing money. This is build a habitat right there, right? No, this time it's build a habitat anywhere. I've had one previously that was like, it put the habitat right there. People into money is kind of cool. Yeah, it's $6 per year. I mean, it cost me, what, 20 or something? It did, but it'll pay itself off eventually. If you guys get chips, you'll all succeed. Oh man, industrializing this is so cool. Or even just mineralizing it, right? Oh wait, what if I mineralize this world? Primordial worlds are generally good enough that you don't have to do that. I guess it only produces one mineral, right? Or one chip. If you mineralize and then flexible it, or integrate it. Whereas we want 2 minerals, 2 chips here, right? So if this were a forge world fed by a mineral world, say here, fed by these guys, and I only have to wait 1 year to get cheaper terraforming drones, to get cheaper terraforming for this. And likewise up here. Problem is, everything I can do sucks. Like, I could make energy and feed it in here, but you guys don't really care that much. I just need 1 more person, huh? To make you happy? Oh, disease eradication would do that, right? Not clear that I need that here. What about here? There's not anywhere for you to send people. I can't even do it here. You're not allowed. You're not smart enough. You already have it. You can't. So if I wanted to do it without sending minerals here yet, it would have to be here, right? Can I do that? Out of range. And I don't know yet that I want a bunch of people here, but like, probably I will, right? Because I can send some to a mineral planet here. Although this is the one I want to mineralize, right? I could do both. And then get a mineral lab over here, and that'll make use of the people. So sure, give me the money and the science. Now I can learn terraforming drones immediately and not feel bad about... I can't mineralize that. It's a primordial world. They have to be crummy worlds to mineralize. Well, this is still fine. Wait, but I guess that's fine, yeah, because I wanted to get the tech in order to make mineralizing cheaper. How much cheaper is it, by the way? I didn't even really look. It just reduces the time. It doesn't... Oh, and the cost by half. Yeah, so it's only 8 to turn it into mineral instead of 16, apparently. 15. I somehow have more people here than I expected. Okay, so turning this into a mineral planet is not gonna happen. Ice ball, desert, and lava. Well, that's like nothing. I can't do this. I wanted to do this. I wanted you guys to succeed. It was going to be great. It's 3 years till integrated manufacturing, and then even more until nanofabrication. I don't have enough money to really justify setting up another lab, I don't think. I need to improve my income. Goods here would be nice. But how? I mean, a Forge World here could do it. But that's obviously a long ways away. I mean, I guess a Forge World here could make chips to send to these guys instead. That might be better. But like, wouldn't you would prosper if you got goods. You wouldn't just succeed, you would prosper. I don't have enlightenment. I don't have any fancy movement techs, and I don't see myself getting all the way up to infraspace, so the only way you're getting goods is from here. That's not true. You could relay them from here. If this made chips, let's say, we could make goods here, relay them over. The problem is if we send the bots here, they're in the way of the mineral income that this guy wants. We'd have to relay that over too. It's not insurmountable, but it does suck. Or just like an infraspace relay here would be great. Well, I mean, I could make this a Forge World to feed the chips in if I found minerals down here, or just maybe relayed them like that. It's a long relay, but I think it works. I'm putting down a lab and pretending it's a relay. It doesn't actually work. Alright, let's see what else is going on, I guess. Sort of out of ideas in this area. Okay, goods here. And maybe like water here? Even goods here, maybe? No. You guys... I mean, this is my import hub, right? It seems pretty good. I mean, goods here is also an import hub, I guess, but I want to start scouting a bit more. Six more bots. Can I do that? I mean, I guess I could. Trade routes for 8 resources never seems that hard. 8 is a lot, but we use a lot of stuff here, so it should be doable. You'll actually be close to prospering, won't you? I'll say we're gonna make bots, because we have these ideas of nanofabrication eventually. So let's scan around though, because I might need this to make food for, or robots to send food, say, down here. Okay, we don't. We also don't have a way to give these guys people, but a relay or something would do it. Can't afford. I never did take geo-harvesting, right? Yeah, I said I was never gonna need it. Do I have any asteroids? There's this one. And that one. So what do you just need a successful neighbor, right? One more? Yeah. Remnant world doesn't help. Can't reach this, I assume. Yeah, not even close. I can reach that one, but it still doesn't help. Oh, wait a minute. Could I have done this? I mean, it's possible, right? Oh, that doesn't reach? Ouch. So I guess if I had scanned this ahead of time, or maybe I did scan and just hadn't thought it through, I would have realized I want the goods here. So that I can get chips here. Okay, just one more year till I can do integrated manufacturing, which will help a little. Oh! Of course, integrated manufacturing will help down here. So I don't need that. I mean, I might want it anyway, but I don't need it. I can integrate to send chips down this way. People will go there. Everything will be great once that happens. Nothing bad will ever happen again, probably, is my prediction. And it's just on mineral planets, right? No, any planet producing minerals. So is that how we could get chips here as well? Maybe? What if I were to... Can you reach now? And you can't. Here though, right? I could make minerals and then integrate them into chips. You still need food. Which means you would need robots. Which I'm planning to make here. I just have to, like, relay them and also get enough input that they can actually produce 3 bots. Or like 4? I'm already 3 are spoken for down here. I don't think I'm getting 4. Man, everything's so expensive. And I also have no money. A bad combo. But the point is that this stuff actually is going to work a little bit better once I have integrated manufacturing. I might as well run this for just more money, right? Is there another asteroid I could hit this year, or am I fresh out? I have 1, 2? So you would succeed, right? Is what would happen, and then you would prosper if I did this? God, it's most of my income for the year. It costs 0 time. But it does, like, produce 7 money per year, I guess. I don't know if that's even worth doing. I mean, it's certainly... Oh god, it's 34.19. I'm just getting clobbered in here. So, I mean, I just need to find food, and this world down here won't be quite so dreadful. Doesn't seem to be happening. Well, a swamp could make biomass? I don't know. I don't want biomass. I just need so much more money than I have. And also I need like 8 more techs. I didn't mineralize this, did I? Just to test what was happening and then forget and leave it there? I think I did. There was an ice ball planet in here before, and I mineralized it and then ignored it. That's embarrassing. Well, I'd like those $8 back if you don't mind. Okay, you're getting to the point of being fairly miserable now. I think it's probably time... Well, that doesn't even help you. That's not what I wanted. I wanted food. Actually, you know what? I can wait till next year, because I'm going to run out of money again next year, and at least then, maybe I'll be able to... Well... No, not really. We can't Oh! Yeah, we can nanofabricate whenever we get the tech. But that's not going to be for, like... 4 years? It's just abysmal. It's not like I can set up a lab. I would go broke. What's a guy supposed to do, right? I mean, it's just all horrible. What was I supposed to do about it? Out of curiosity... No, I can't undo any further, okay. Well, I think this is fine then. If I do this, does this count as bots? I don't know, because I don't have that kind of money to test, but I think it does. We're gonna make some bots here someday. Maybe mineralize this lava planet at some point as well, to feed minerals into the here, once it turns into a forge world. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. This is a tough game for some reason. I think I just pass. That's a decent income, actually. I can do a little bit with that. Money-wise. But not if I insist on spending a bunch of projects and things, right? Ah, this can make robots one day. So I could do this, maybe. Okay. But what now? Pass again? I think that's about where we're at. I mean, mineralizing this wasn't horrible. It was an okay play. It was just way too early. 2 more years to nanofabs. Or to nanofabrication. I'm not gonna have enough time to like even do all the stuff I need to do with it, am I? Oh, and if I build another planet, I'm gonna just my income's gonna go down the drain, right? Suppose I tried this. Yeah. I think I need to just like pass, basically. It's horrible. But I think anything else is even worse. I mean, I don't know, trade leagues and cultural exchanges, maybe? Are a thing we could do, but then I'd never get nanofabrication, and my whole economy is sitting there waiting for nanofabrication to happen. And I would get past the end of the game if I waited for that. I'm just gonna do nothing this year. There you go. Easy. And this coming year, I'd like, if possible, to prepare somewhat. I guess that's not true. I shouldn't. Well, I could like put chips here, right? But that would put me over the planet threshold, and I'm basically doing nothing else for 2 years, right? So I really think it is just like pass twice in a row. It's horrible. I get it. But everything was waiting for this. And then suddenly a bunch of stuff happens, right? Maybe not up here, I don't know. Well... Oh, it has to be... Oh no! I thought... I would send chips in here and you would get food, but I can't do that. So you guys are all happy enough now. And I guess I could have maybe scanned here a while ago. When I was doing all that passing, because I do want to do this. I'm actually going to go back and undo a few passes. Okay. No, one more? There we go. Fine. Oh, it was one. Okay, one more year. Maybe we'll start down here instead of up there. I don't know, really. But no, because we want that guy to prosper. Oh, there'll be 2 minerals. I could just do minerals to goods, and then my demand for bots is a little bit lower. That's not the right project. That's also the wrong thing. It's kind of sad that I can't get this to work because I spent all of his people. I didn't realize I was going to be locked down this way. I mean, like, was it a bad idea? It got me this lab and this successful world or something like that? I don't know. Maybe this one was unnecessary. I don't remember why exactly I thought I needed to do it. But the fact that I can't integrate a manufacturer kind of stinks, and I'm sad. Anyway, let's head down here and do this part. Bots, right? Yeah. I think we may as well make chips here just for like money. Like for trade. These guys all wanted... That's minerals to chips. There is no way to turn bots into chips. Oh, this whole idea was silly. Could I send the chips up here? I could, but then they wouldn't get to here, which is where they're most needed. Okay. So maybe scanning this thing was silly to begin with, I don't know. Well, what am I doing with the end of the game? I guess I better do this stuff, huh? Make more bots. Oh, we'll see if this counts. It does, okay. Oh, I could... No, I couldn't have done that to get me to nanofabrication any faster. Because I needed the rest of the bots, which I only got from nanofabrication. Oh, I needed to do this also, by the way. What am I going to do with these people? I'd like them to succeed. You would be close to prospering if that happened. I'm gonna have a total of 29 tech to spend. What's my last tech? Plasma containment? I assume so, but do I even have any water? I have some here. I could use it to flip this over, I guess? Maybe? I think like even looking for prosperous worlds is just too ambitious. I just need to get my unhappiness under control. Oh, I forgot. I do have a bunch of money sitting around over here. Wasn't it worth more before? It was worth 81 and now it's only worth 50? That's weird. I guess I should have taken it before I started skipping all those years, huh? I kind of forgot about it. But I didn't want to do anything during that time, really. I don't know. Like, I need to get you people, which means I need to get you chips and food, and I can't really do that. I can put this here, and I just need bots. Where are the bots gonna come from? This could be a micro forge, or turn into a forge world. There's no easy way to feed it except from here, which doesn't really work. But I think it's the best thing I can do over here. Is try to get this stuff more under control. Oh, he's still not... Because he doesn't have the chips yet. He still can't do this. Well, I can just make this a forge world, I guess. Make chips out of basically nothing. And then end the game? Past shortages still hurt, but it's not as bad. This is just awful. Disease eradication? Actually, I get 1 happiness, but I lose it because of the unemployment, so it's not really doing anything. I don't even know what else to do. Oh, I need to make a trade for something. Water would do it? Anybody want water? No. What else would do it? Culture. I don't have culture. I think it might only be water. Ah, Genesis cells should help, right? Somehow? Oh. Could have done that a while ago. Okay, there you go. Just an absolutely atrocious game. I couldn't really get anything going at the beginning, and I was just dying for money the whole way through. If only I had taken geo-harvesting. I thought I was doing fine, but I kind of ran out of gas. Alright, well, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.